So I just want to do a fast video tonight. I don't want to take up too much time. I want to say this guitar is way better than I thought it was. I did a little first impressions review of it earlier in the week, late last week. Today's September 1st. I just want to say, so I underestimated. I mean, this is with tax, it was $160 or something like that. So this is the Leo Jaymz. I think they call it a Popcaster. It's a Telecaster clone, right? I just want to say, so last week when I did my first impressions, I took it out of the box and I thought the action was just a little high, not too much. So I took this tiny little wrench and I took it down a good bit, a millimeter or so. And I did my little initial review, and I took it down a millimeter or so, particularly the high strings, top strings too, just because I wanted to see if I could make it a little bit more playable to my taste. And as the weekend has gone on, I just kept taking it down a little bit further. Let me tell you what's caused me to do this video here tonight. Let me pull this over here aside for a second. So I'm not a shredder or anything, but I played in a band for a little while and we were doing some kind of shreddy type stuff. And I mean, I had to go back and relearn some old 80s music that I'd done before that did have some complicated licks and stuff in it. And so I bought this Guthrie Govan Charvel, which is just a monumentally awesome guitar. Everything about it is just great. It's premium. It costs a lot though. If you go look on Amazon, go look on Sweetwater, you'll see what one costs. This is the made in Japan Guthrie Govan. It has just a beautiful, wonderful 24 fret roasted maple neck. Basically, what got me wanting to do this video tonight is that the neck seems almost exactly the same. I mean, the neck on this guitar feels the best of any guitar that I own. I mean, if I'm going to try to play something a little shreddy, like I say, something a little faster, more scalic and everything, then this is the guitar I'm going to reach for. This is the guitar I played with Grandma's Medicine for about 10 months. And still, it's the guitar I reach for if I'm going to try to play something fancy. Well, I was just noticing how much this is only 22 fret neck, but it's stainless steel frets, roasted maple, and I was just thinking how fantastic this neck feels as I'm playing through this $150 plus tax guitar. And I'm just... I was just thinking how nice it felt, and I thought, well, I wonder if I can get the action down even lower on it. So I started taking the action down a little bit each day. Since the guitar arrived, I've taken the action down a little bit lower, and it's almost ridiculously low now. And so I've got it, so it's one of those guitars that almost plays itself. You hear these people say that. The thing that's amazing to me is as I've taken it down, every other guitar I own, as I take the action lower, by lowering, by screwing these things down back here, it changes the intonation. But this guitar, every time I change it, I don't have to do anything to intonation. It's almost like mystifying me, right? You can check the octaves on this if you want to. And nothing seems to buzz. And I've tried it all over the neck. I've tried all my bends and stuff to see if it's going to fret out anywhere. So I'm not going to bore you with my playing. playing. But what I wanted to say is I didn't have the confidence when I first got it. I said, it's a cheapo guitar. There's no way I can make this thing really play nicely and play well. But the more I play it, the more I realize these Alnico 5 pickups, I've not adjusted pickup height or anything yet. I'm not fooled with that. My only critique was that, well, the output on the pickups is not very hot, but it's very satisfying sound, and I've cranked my amp up pretty loud. I'm not going to do it tonight. Not going to aggravate my wife. It's pretty late at night. But the more I play it, the more I've played this guitar, the more I've just been impressed with the playability of it and the nice sound of the pickups, and everything about it is just so far exceeding my expectations. And I'm not trying to sell this guitar. I bought it. I didn't. It's not like I'm doing some review for this Leo Jaymz company. And did I get a rare one? Did I get some freak that I mean, maybe I just hit the lottery when I bought this one? But it super plays nice. I mean, I can't find a bad spot on the neck. And when I pull it down and look at it, it just seems unbelievably straight. I don't know if whoever manufactured this one is just the superb master guitar builder of whoever Leo Jaymz is. Am I getting a little bit of buzz? Maybe I have finally gone too low with this. I think I am getting some buzz now. Probably this string. I'm not sure where I'm even getting it because I don't see it fretting out anywhere. So maybe I have finally hit the threshold. My E string, I think, is maybe starting to buzz a little. Doesn't seem to. Do seem to be getting finally some buzz from my top string. So maybe it's hitting this F. So I've got it down ridiculously low. Like I said, I'm just trying to see how far can I push this. So maybe I better raise that up a little. Let's see if we can stop that from happening. Of course, this will just change the tuning slightly. Let's see if we can get this in tune now. Fix it. Still, it's crazy low. It's like 2.5 millimeters off the fretboard. Remarkable neck work on this guitar. Again, I'm not going to go over all the features. I kind of covered that late last week. You got locking tuners. You've got roasted maple neck, roasted maple fretboard, stainless steel frets with absolutely zero fret edge. It's just they're rounded off. They feel great. Lower output Alnico 5 pickups, which I almost think I prefer. I mean, yeah, it sounds nice. And for some reason, a really nice in-between sound that sounds better than even on my American Tele. I knocked myself out a little. I have been changing, like I say, a little bit. So even tonight, I've gone and lowered it. And so right now, I think it's every bit as low. It is. I've got it basically set up just like this. This is the only guitar that I've ever been confident enough to set up where the strings almost, you know what I mean? I'm saying that every other guitar I've got, I have to fight just a little bit, and that's in order to keep the tone, keep it from buzzing, keep from fretting out as I'm doing bends and stuff. And for some reason, this little cheapo guitar is killing it. It is like really good. So I don't know if anybody else buys one of these. I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to sell them. I'm just saying, man, I got lucky. Curious, anybody else, if you've bought the Popcaster from Jaymz off of Amazon, are you getting the same thing that I'm getting? Or is it almost to the point where you can't go too low with it? I think right now I'm not going to try to go any lower because it's just ridiculously, it's almost foreign to me to play one that plays this easy. I mean, it's gonna ruin me when I go to my number one, which is this one. Has been forever, since 1989 when I bought it. This is an American. This one's set up pretty low, but not nearly as low as this one. And this has always been my go-to Tele because it just, to me, it just plays fantastically. But this one, at this point, I mean, that American guitar there now, I guess it'd be a $2,000 guitar if you were to buy it. And I got this $150 guitar, like I say, $160 with tax. And I guess this one is my number one as far as this playability now. And it's this cheapo guitar. Crazy. By the way, tonight, for those of you who will question, I've been recording. We've got a Zoom mic here, an H1 Essential. I'm recording the Tone Master Deluxe Reverb with. I've got this this mic just kind of pointed toward me so you get my vocals better. This is I think it's called an M2 or M1 or something. I've rubbed the label off of it, and then I've got two GoPros that I've been recording this with. So that's what you've been seeing and hearing. But yeah, great job, Jaymz. You've kind of blown my mind. I've been lowering this about a full turn every night. You can see, one thing I will show you, you know, what you're going to get when you do this, yeah, maybe I'm too close, let me back off a little, is you do get to the point where these screws will dig into your back of your hand a little bit. If you play with your palm of your hand back here, they stick up. They're not bothering me at all. But that is my setup. And like I say, my strings are just ridiculously close. If you can see, they're almost touching the frets, especially on the high strings. So I thought I'd give that as a little update. Uh, Maybe you get lucky and get one like I got, or maybe they're all this way. If they are, then great job. This is maybe my new benchmark for a company that does really playable Telecaster type guitar. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't think I'm going to switch pickups out. I don't think I'm going to do anything to it. So far, so good. It's ridiculously good for the price. Peace to all who watch. Um, Subscribe to the channel if you like. Tell me what you think. Again, those of you who own this guitar, let me know if you're getting the same kind of a vibe from it. That neck is just outstanding. It's a joy. I'm just enjoying coming every night. It's kind of inspiring me to play more because I do like T style guitars better than S type guitars. Like again, the reason I bought this one, very versatile guitar, worth the money, made in Japan, 24 frets. I needed that for what I was doing. I needed a trim on it, which this one does not have a trim, right? So it's worth it for that. Just almost a ridiculous amount of pickup configurations you can get from this humbuckers, and then you can coil tap them and one thing and another. This is still probably one of my nicest guitars. Probably my number 2 guitar after my Telecaster. But this one should not be as good as it is. For the price, it should not be this good. Thanks, folks. Again, info in the comments if you own one and you're having the same kind of reaction to it. Thanks.